In a quiet town in Oregon, there lived a teenager named Ryan Parker. Ryan was like most kids his age, smart, funny, and full of potential. He had good grades, loving parents, a few close friends, and even made the basketball team that year. But deep inside, Ryan often felt unhappy. Every morning when his alarm rang for school, he'd stare at the ceiling thinking, "Why do I feel so tired when nothing's wrong?" He wasn't bullied. He wasn't struggling, but something felt missing, like an invisible cloud hanging over him. On social media, everyone looked happier. Perfect smiles, perfect lives. He started comparing himself constantly. His mind whispered, "They're doing better than you," and slowly those thoughts stole his peace. One Saturday morning, Ryan went for a walk in Willow Creek Park, a place he hadn't been to since childhood. It was calm. The sound of birds, the rustle of trees, the smell of grass after rain. As he walked by the pond, he noticed an old man sitting under an oak tree feeding ducks. The man's jacket was worn, his shoes faded, but he had this peaceful smile, the kind of smile that comes from someone who's found something money can't buy. Curious, Ryan walked up and said, "Sir, can I ask you something? You look really happy. What's your secret?" The old man laughed softly. "My secret? It's not really a secret, son. Happiness isn't something you find, it's something you practice." Ryan frowned. "Practice? Like basketball?" The man chuckled. "Exactly. You train your mind the same way you train your body. Want me to show you something?" He picked up 3 small pebbles from the ground and laid them on the bench. "These 3 stones," he said, "represent 3 types of people. Which one do you think you are?" He pointed to the first stone. "This one just sits there. It never moves." These are the people who complain every day but never change. They stay stuck because it's easier to blame life than to take action. Then he pointed to the second stone. "This one waits for something else to move it. The wind, the rain, a foot passing by. These are the people who depend on others for their happiness. If someone compliments them, they smile. If someone ignores them, they break." Finally, he rolled the third stone forward. "This one moves on its own. These are the people who decide to create their own joy. They take risks, make mistakes, and keep moving. They don't wait for perfect days. They find beauty in small ones." Ryan sat quietly, thinking. He realized he'd been the first stone. Stuck, comparing, complaining, waiting for life to change on its own. The old man smiled gently. "You see, Ryan, the mind is like a garden. If you plant weeds of worry and comparison, they'll grow fast and take over everything. But if you plant seeds of gratitude and kindness, your life will bloom with joy." Then he said something Ryan would never forget. "Every morning, you have 2 choices. Focus on what's missing or on what's already there. One makes you miserable. The other makes you strong." Before leaving, the man gave him a challenge. "For the next 21 days, do 3 small things. Try it for 21 days," he said, "and watch your life change." That night, Ryan opened a notebook and wrote. It felt weird, too simple, but he did it again the next day, and the next. By day 5, he found himself smiling more. He started noticing small moments. His mom humming while cooking, the smell of rain on the pavement, his dog wagging its tail when he got home. By day 10, when his friend teased him, instead of snapping back, Ryan thought, maybe he's having a rough day. He didn't change the world, he changed his focus. 3 weeks later, Ryan went back to Willow Creek Park, eager to thank the old man. He found him sitting under the same oak tree, the same gentle smile on his face. So Ryan said, "Your challenge worked. I feel lighter, happier, calmer. But how do I keep it going? Life's still gonna throw problems at me, right?" The man smiled. "My boy, happiness isn't a final destination. It's a daily decision. Just like you brush your teeth every morning to keep them clean, you have to care for your thoughts to keep them positive." He leaned back and said quietly, "The happiest people aren't the ones who have everything. They're the ones who make the most of what they have." Ryan never saw the old man again after that day, but every morning he still writes 3 things he's grateful for. he still does his one small act of kindness. And whenever something bad happens, he still asks, "What can I learn from this?" Over time, what started as a challenge became a habit, and that habit became his happiness. Because happiness isn't about being positive sometimes. It's about choosing positivity again and again until it becomes your natural state. So if you ever feel lost, or tired, or stuck, remember the lesson of the 3 stones. Don't stay still. Don't wait for someone else to move you. Be the stone that moves on its own. Plant gratitude in your thoughts, and your life will bloom with peace. Because happiness doesn't start when you get what you want. It starts when you begin to appreciate what you already have.